Howdy y'all, it's Alice again, and it's time for another edition of Unboxing Alice. So this time around, I've kind of got a hodgepodge of stuff, hence the name Kickstarter Hodgepodge. I'm going to show you four, almost completely different things this time. Two of which are enamel pins, or just two separate, themes. The other two have nothing to do with enamel pins, so that's what's going on today. And life news doing pretty well. My car is finally here. Of course, when they took my old car, they took my license plates, and I wanted to reuse those, so that was stupid on my part. But the title's all done and signed and everything, and so I just need my license plates to come back, and I can finally drive my new car. So actually, later today, I'm going to go and clean that car. It came pretty clean, but I'm a perfectionist and anal, so I'm going to go clean my car in the garage. But for now, let's get on with these enamel pins and other random things I got from Kickstarter. But we will start with the pins, because I know how to work those. Those should be fine. These are, I believe these are LGBTQ plus related, and they are animals, and they're made by Gay Breakfast Studio, but they are not for silver pins. So that's why they kind of get their own little thing. I'm going to toss or dump them out like I usually do. There's the enamel pins, both of the enamel pin sets are pretty small. They had a lot more that you could bid on, but I only got like 4 or 5 of each, so these two will be pretty short. The other two I'm just kind of going to tell you about, especially the card game I got. I can't play by myself, so I can't show you how it works. And I don't really want to try and get out all of the cards and everything, because pause. But for now, we'll do the enamel pins, because those are going to be the easiest, because I'm used to picking those up with my paws. So let's start with those, and I just dropped one, so good start. So for these, what the heck is my little finger doing? Okay. My finger's revolting, fingers revolting against me. For this first one, for Gay Breakfast, I've got an axolotl. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not sure, but it's, what is it, like an amphibious, a reptile? Amphibitile? Or a fish? No, it's not a fish. I have no idea what this animal is, but it's cute. And so I went ahead and got this pin. It's also utilizing the, I think it's called Progress Pride. The I think it was started in like Philadelphia, but it's the kind of the traditional gay pride flag with the rainbow colors, but it also incorporates black and brown for LGBTQ plus people of color, and also pink and blue to represent the transgender individuals. And I'm just loving that flag to death. I really am. Just because it truly encompasses everybody. I know the traditional gay pride flag, it's supposed to encompass everybody. That's kind of the symbol of the LGBTQ plus movement. But I really like the inclusiveness of this flag. So this flag is on an axolotl, and I'll go ahead and show you that. So it's, if I can, oh God. Oh Lordy. There we go. So here's Mr. Axolotl and his progressive pride flag body, I guess. Words. I can English. You're going to see that a lot. I think 2 of these other pins have that same pride flag. They're just different animals. But this second one is strictly just the standard LGBTQ, or I guess gay men only. But it's a pride bat, and I just like the way this bat looked. They had a lot of really cool looking animals, but I know being an ally myself, I guess it feels a little odd getting like a bi or trans or something like that, because while I support those individuals and that part of the community, I am not one myself. But I guess for me, the pride flag is just a general, I support the LGBTQ as well as the flag for gay men. So that's why I picked this one. Just the bat's really cute, and I feel I can kind of identify with this flag as well, just being a supporter of the LGBTQ issues, though I do know that they have an ally flag as well. So that's the pride bat. Unfortunately, the ally flag was not an option for this particular Kickstarter, or I would have gotten it, so you won't see that. But you are going to see this goat dude. It was really cool. He looked kind of like, what's his name, Pan from Greek or Roman mythology, or maybe both. He probably just had a different name in one or the other. But it is a full goat looking thing, not half human. And they're playing a little rainbow-colored pan flute. Their back is something I can't see. Their back is rainbow. Their horns are big. Ow. that I whacked myself in the head. The horns are rainbow also, and also big. This big isn't the word I wanted though. So there's rainbow on the horns, the back, and the pan flute. And their body is brown, and the rest is kind of black. So I believe this is another Progress Pride as well. So I love the way they incorporate that flag into these different characters. But that is Mr. Goat. I don't know if these have names or not. Do they? Actually, I think they do. I thought they did, but are they related? Or are they labeled? No. They do have little sayings. For the goat, it says prance proudly. For the bat, it says soar with flying colors. And for the axolotl, it says born this way. All very, very good messages for our LGBTQ brethren in the fandom, which is about 67% of us. So, and this final one, possums are so weird looking. This one is a possum mom, or dad, I guess, with their possum babies all on their back. And it is another Progress Pride. The babies are rainbow colored. The possum's tail is also kind of rainbow colored. Let's see. The blue body represents the transgender male. I think the pink mouth represents transgender female. And there's brown and black elements in there for the Progress Pride, including on the tail. So this is, oh, and it says on the bottom, iconic. So this is Progress Pride Possum Mama, I guess, and her babies. But a really cute pin. I just really fell in love with it. Just, possums are so wonky looking. They're just weird looking animals. But that's it for Gay Breakfast. I'm going to go to the next one, which is this. It was just more of a person's name. I think her first name was Emma, but the pin Kickstarter was called Bohemian Burrows. And so this one's just a bunch of like animals, kind of like woodland animals that are in cute little poses. And I didn't get all of these pins. I just got the four I really liked. They were expensive pins. Get off me, tissue paper. So, don't fall on the floor. So help me. You fall on the darn floor. Yeah, I got four of these. I think there's a sticker in there that's stuck. Come out, sticker. Okay. Ow. I clipped my finger and it hurt. So we're going to start with Bohemian Burrows. I don't think these have sayings or anything. These aren't LGBTQ. They're just cute animals. But this one is something I can't identify. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, it's a squirrel. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Squirrel. The squirrel's tail takes up like 3/4 of the pin, so I couldn't really see the rest of the squirrel. But this is Bohemian Squirrel. That. The next one, I'm moving this box because I knocked stuff over. The next one is something I can't pick up, as usual. It is a badger. It's a really cute badger carrying a basket of berries, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's a really cute looking badger. Surrounded by sunflowers. So here is cute Bohemian badger. Oh, my knee. My knee's killing me. Next up we have, some of these are wrapped up and some of these aren't. That's weird. But next we have, oh shoot, I think this is called a polecat. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But it's just a polecat resting in like a bunch of flowers and on a stump, I think. Oh yeah, on a stump. So it's really, really cute. I think it's a polecat. It's some kind of cat. So here is Bohemian Polecat. That. And finally, let me pick you up. You are upside down. You are now on the table. I flipped you and knocked you out. Oh, God, there. This one is really hard to see. Oh, this one's a pine marten. So I got the pine marten one. I remember that now. So this is just a cute little pine marten. I think it's supposed to be sitting in a tree. I'm not really sure, but it's surrounded by foliage. And it looks really cute. And that's not an animal I see very often, so that's also really cool. So here is Mr. Pine Marten, Bohemian Pine Marten. So there's that. And that's it. We're done with Bohemian Burrows. Again, these pins are really short. There's not much else. There's also a very nice thank you sticker from Bohemian Burrows, which has a lot of the other animals in it. So you can check that out. It's a lovely sticker. So put those two sets aside. The third one that I'm going to go through is something electronic related. It's by a company called Nuon, and they sold kind of those wearable, wearable bracelet charging cables. I thought those are really cool. I'd never really seen them before. I know there's a lot of them out there, so you can take your pick. But I got these, and I actually pledged enough for my whole family, and there's 5 of us in my immediate family. So everyone got one, I got an extra, and then they sent me an extra. Just, I think after, if you pledge 5 or more or something, they would just by default send you a extra freebie. But they all come around, you just put them on your wrist like I said. They came in 2 sizes. This is the smaller size, so it's basically just a bracelet. The one downside with these, of course, is the length. They are supposed to be wearable and, you know, bracelets, so it's easy to carry them around and you know where they are at all times. But the downside is just the fact that they're really, really small. So this is a really short in terms of length of the cable. So that was actually the freebie. They gave everybody a shorter one as the freebie. You could pick the end to each of these, however many you pledge, and by end I mean what device is it going in. So this one is a USB or a Type C, which is my phone. I have an S9, and here is another one that I have. So I have 3, and then everyone else in my family has just 1. But this is the one I've been using because it's black. And this is a double. So if you see, well, you can't because paws are huge and all-encompassing. Oh my god. But yeah, if you see, I can't clip it together. Well, can I? I don't know if I can. We'll try. Give me the end. Give me. And I'll try. It'll be an accomplishment if I can do it with paws. So I normally can't do anything with paws. There we go. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. There we go. So I clipped it together, but it's big enough to wrap around my wrist twice. So generally, I'll wrap it around once. So I'll wrap it around once and then I'll clip it together. But that's the length of it. So yeah, it's not super long, but it works really well. This is also a Type C. And I have a third one here. And they came in these little bags. It's really cute little bags, except for the freebie. So just a little protective bag for it. But this one is like a blue-black combination. It's also a Type C. My dad got a Type C. My brother got a micro USB because he has an older phone. My sister and my mom both got Lightnings because they have Apple devices. So that's from Nuon. I should probably pick that up. So that's Nuon. You can see the name of the company. I believe they are located in China. So, but again, I will link all the stuff at the bottom. So it doesn't really matter. And finally, we have a game called Try by Trolley. Oh my god, it's heavier than me. There's a lot of stuff in this thing. Try by Trolley is a game. Almost dropped it. It's a game by Cyanide and Happiness. They have a ton of comics and videos and everything on their website as well as YouTube. So go ahead and Google Cyanide and Happiness and you'll see a bunch of their comics. Really funny stuff. They partnered with Skybound to make this game. And basically it's a guy named Trolley. I might link their Kickstarter too. So you can see what we went through and the little saga of Trolley Tom, who is this guy right here. But the whole thing is, it's based on that moral dilemma of, do you hit, like, you know, you're speeding down a street and you got 2 choices. You can either hit a baby or 10 people or something. Just the moral dilemma, that type of thing. There's multiple instances of dilemmas like that, but they're kind of going with that one. Except instead of a car, they chose a trolley and an older gentleman to drive it. And the whole point of the game, it's definitely a group, you know, a party game, where you have 2 different groups and one person's the conductor. And you each play cards that, and you start with a basic track, and each side will play cards on their side of the track. And the whole point is to convince the conductor that they should be setting their trolley at the other group and not your group. And every round it switches, so everyone gets to be the conductor at least once. And of course, I will link their Kickstarter so you can see the actual, you know, the rules and everything, and you can see gameplay as well from the, you know, the creators. I don't know if I can open this. I can try. It will be very slow. Oh my god. There were a lot of freebies that went with this Kickstarter. It wasn't that expensive of a game either. But you got quite a bit with it. There's a ton of, see, there's the front. There's like a ton of extra things with it. I hesitate to hold this up because it's going to fall and I'm going to cry. But here's the instructions. I don't know what that is, but it's fallen out. These cute little figurines came as part of it. I'll see if I can hold one up. I can't because of my hands or my claws. But there we go. There's one. Well, that's on the floor. I'm not going to go chase after that one, but let's see if I can get Trolley Tom. This is, I think, Evil Trolley Tom or whatever. I forgot it was Todd or something. They came with these little figurines. There's another one that just fell on the floor. I'm not going to chase after it. It also came with an adorable trolley. That's stuck. There we go. That has a little Trolley Tom in it. Pretty small, but it's really cute. Let's see if I can hold it up like that. There we go. So you can see it. But those were really those cute additions to the game. Of course, the cards are in there and everything else. You just saw me struggle with the figurines, so I'm not going to bother with those. But it's a really fun game. Please check it out on Kickstarter. I actually told a friend of mine about it, and he went and he pre-purchased it or pre-registered or whatever he did for it. But that's it. That's Trolley Tom, that's Trial by Trolley, and that's the end of this video. I'm sorry it was so scattered, but I had no other way to really introduce you to these Kickstarters because they're all so different. But I hope you did enjoy it. I did have a quick announcement. This will be my last video before Gateway Fur Meet, which is, I think, September. Wow. I am tired and I just bumped my nose. March 27th through 29th. So about like a month and a half away. I am definitely going to go. I hopefully will have my head. I say this is my last video because I'm going to go send my head in as well as my paws, and I think my feet paws, just to have her double check. But I'm going to have Blue Wolf repair my fan and reattach the tongue. The tongue seems to be okay for now, but Lord knows when it'll fall out again. I don't really want to lose my tongue in the middle of a con. So I will be sending my my head off on Monday. This is actually mid-February right now. So in case you're wondering how you're going to get your stuff back before Gateway Fur Meet, because I'll probably be posting this video like 2 weeks into March. But yeah, I've sent my stuff in way before that, so don't worry. But if I do get my stuff back, please look for me at Gateway Fur Meet if you're going to go. I'm also hoping to do a panel. I'm just going to do a basic panel on personas, where they come from, why do we have them, and how to create one, how to obtain one, basically. Adoptables are one thing, but the bulk of it will be talking about, how to create your own, obviously, because that's what the majority of people do. But that's about it. So, you will not see me before Gateway Fur Meet, but hopefully the head comes back in time for that. If not, and it takes a little longer, I won't be shooting videos until I get my head back. So, but hopefully, she told me she should be able to give it to me by late February, early March. So hopefully that'll happen. We'll see. But for now, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like what I do, then like and subscribe and hit the bell thingy and all of that stuff. Let me know if any of these sound interesting to you. There's a huge party game here. There's some wearable technology here, and there's a bunch of really cute enamel pins. So let me know what your favorite was, or if you pledged for any of these. Let me know how you like them, if you're getting any compliments on the pins, or how your friends feel about the game. Just let me know. Drop it in the comments. But until next time, I will see you. So you guys have a good, I'll say 2 weeks or whatever, and hopefully I'll be back because this is in mid-March. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.